Everything is broken. Our lineup is broken, our winning streak is broken, and officiating is broken. In fact, the only thing that's fixed is the video format. Because for the first time in 5 days, I had the misfortune of watching this game. Things are finally back to normal, including the screaming! So what do we know right now? Well, we know that Robert Thomas is out for an undisclosed amount of time. We know Bortuzzo is still on injured reserve. We know that Tyler Bozak is on injured reserve. And why Kyle Clifford was scratched before this game, I will never understand. Where Jake Wallman came from, I will never understand. Why Colton Parayko was in this game, I don't understand. And why the Blues couldn't muster double-digit shots against the Coyotes in the second and third periods, I will never understand. This is the first game that Ville Husso has played in where the loss was his fault. Zach Sanford didn't play because he had, get this, the flu. This game, right when the puck was dropped, was destined to be a loss. And normally I would yell about us taking 7 penalties in this game. Let me repeat, we took 7 penalties this game. But you know what? It's not the Blues I'm mad at. You want to take a guess who I'm mad at? You want to take a guess? Let's get one question out of the way right now. I think a lot of people are gonna ask this, but how mad are you about the Jaden Schwartz call at the end of the game? Do you think it determined the outcome? For those of you who did not watch this game, I'm going to put a picture on screen for you real quick. Are you ready? Jaden Schwartz was called right here for interference. On a mad scale between 1 and Zamboni driver loss, I am a 5-2 loss to the Buffalo Sabres. But did it affect the outcome of the game? Sorry, Blues fans. No, it didn't. We still would have lost. Was it a blown call? Yeah. Was it an unnecessary call? Yeah. But would the Blues have done anything on that 6-on-4? No. No! And it's not because our power play is atrocious. Let's just get that out of the way. It's because we entered that game dead on arrival. There was absolutely no momentum that entire game. And that's what the Blues do best, is they thrive on momentum. Tell me, in the last 10 minutes of that game, how many chances did the Blues really have? Like, actual chances. To my recollection, I think 1. What a boring game. And listen, I'm glad that hockey's back. Don't think that I don't think that. I am beyond ecstatic that the NHL decided, even though they would lose billions of dollars, that they would entertain their fans and put on a season. But oh my God, that was one of the most boring games I have ever watched. And despite the NHL's best efforts, players are getting this virus left, right, and center. And the Blues are very lucky that none of their players have been put on a COVID list. But there are 2 other viruses that are rampantly spreading among the St. Louis Blues. The first one, and this is one that a lot of teams get, the injury bug. We don't have a healthy lineup. We're going to lose the next game. Yes, I'm predicting that. We are losing the next game. So why not sit Parayko out? Why risk him getting injured in a game where he is clearly not healthy? The second one, and this is the one I have a problem with, the overconfidence virus. The Blues have this stupid habit of playing to the level of their opponents. And that's a bad thing when your opponent for 6 games in a row is the Coyotes. And no surprise here, I'm not going over this game goal by goal. In fact, I think we're actually just going to go to the questions now, because what more can I say in this video that I haven't said in every other video at least 100 times? This sucks. Losing twice in a row to a team that we should be beating at least 80% of the time. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I don't think I have the energy to scream anymore today. And I know that most of you guys are subscribed for the screaming. I know that. But I don't know, today I just don't have it in me. Questions? The Blues were beaten by the Coyotes. What do you think of these penalties? 4 of those penalties against the Blues I agree with. I'm not going to harp on the refs over those. Unfortunately, that means the other 3 penalties the Blues took, including the 2 that led to power play goals for the Coyotes, I do not agree with. Officiating was, is, and always will be broken. I'm sorry. We just gotta deal with that. We're all mad about it, I know, but what is the NHL going to do about it? Nothing! How can we get Allen back? Husso's a liability. How could he let that third goal in? He was so far out of place. You're right, Husso was way out of place on that goal. 100 feet out of place. He was on the bench because we pulled him! But that second goal, I'm sorry, you have to stop that 100% of the time. It does not matter how inexperienced you are. That's a routine save. No questions from me until they win. Yeah, that's fair. No question, just want to thank you guys for giving us Jake Allen. Do people still think I'm overreacting on that trade? People still think that? Not a question, but roast the refs for an hour straight. I want to. Believe me, I want to. But what would that solve? Listen, I was a ref for a few years. I understand the absolute hell that they go through sometimes. And so sometimes I can't help giving them the benefit of the doubt. But this, wow. Wow. Just flat out embarrassing. Sorry to make it short, but that's it for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you hit that subscribe button so you never miss another. I'll see you guys in the next video. Let's go Blues!